Once upon a time, not my time, not your time, maybe not anybody's time, but once upon a time there was a man called Hodja. He went into the desert because there was a civil world war going on back where he lived. So as his belly rumbled in the desert,
he tripped over a stone. He looked up. There was a man sitting there. He wiped his eyes and he thought it was just his imagination. He walked up to the man and said, "Hello, what are you doing in these parts of the desert?"
And then the man said, "Where are you from?" And Hodja said, "I'm from Africa." And the man said, "I'm from Africa too. If you're from the same village, do you know my wife?" And Hodja says, "Yes, I know your wife. She's the most bravest woman ever in the village. Your wife is really smart and rich. If you know my wife, do you know my dog?" Hodja said, "Yes, I know your dog. Your dog is the most bravest dog ever. He'll guard all your family."
have you seen my house? Your house is the bestest house in the world. And if you know my house, do you know my son? Your son is beating everybody at chess.
He said, "If you're from the same village I am, do you know my camel?" And he said, "Yes, your camel is the most bravest camel that has ever been, and it's the most healthiest to ever be born." And so the man just said, "Okay, that's good," and he kept eating his food. And Hodja said, "This man's never going to give me any food. I have to think of something else."
Hodja says, "It's not safe in the village because your dog died." He said, "How did my dog die from?" He died from indigestion, from eating a camel alive.
How did my camel die?
He tripped over your wife's grave.
My wife died. How did my wife die? Oh, heartbroken because your son's died. How did my son die? Your house collapsed on him.
Then the man ran off back to the village, and the man started eating the food, and he said, "Yay!"
Was Hodja a foolish or smart man?
Foolish!